Hi, boys and girls. I'm going to read this story. It is called Curious George Takes a Train. Illustrated in the style of H.R. Ray by Martha Weston in Holland Mifflin Company, Boston. And you're going to love this story, boys and girls. This is George. He was a good little monkey and always very curious. This morning, George and the man with the yellow hat were at the train station. So they're going to the train station. Let's see. They were taking a trip to the country with their friends, Miss Needleman, but first they had to get tickets. Inside the station, everyone was in a hurry. People rushed to buy newspapers to read and treats to eat. Then they rushed to catch their trains. So people are in a rush to get the newspapers, in a rush to get their tickets, and get on the train. So let's see what will happen next. And look, there's George. But one little boy with a brand new toy engine was not in a hurry, nor was the small crowd next to him. They were just standing in one spot looking up. George looked up too. A trainmaster was moving numbers and letters on a big sign. Soon the trainmaster was called away. But his job did not look finished. George was curious. Could he help the trainmaster move the signs? Probably he will. I don't know. There's George. George climbed in a flash. Then, just like the trainmaster, he picked a letter off the sign and put it in a different place. Next, he took the numbers 9 and put it near a 2. George moved more letters and more numbers. He was glad to be such a big help. So George is moving letters and numbers up and down. And that's very good, George. He's helping out. Hey! Yelled a man from below. I can't tell when my train leaves. What track is my train on? Asked another man. What is that monkey doing up there? Demanded a woman. She did not sound happy. The trainmaster did not sound happy either. Come down from there right now, he hollered at George. The people are not happy because George is moving the numbers. And it is not nice, but let's see what will happen next. Poor George. It is too easy for a monkey to get into trouble, but lucky for George, it is also easy for a monkey to get out of trouble. Right then the conductor shouted, "All aboard!" A crowd of people rushed toward the train. George simply slid down a pool. Where's George? He's slipping down from the pool. And all aboard! Everybody's getting on the train. And I think George got in trouble, but I don't think so. He probably got out of trouble. Scurried over a suitcase and squeezed with a crowd through the gate. There he found the perfect hiding place for a monkey. The little boy with the toy engine also ran through the gate. "Look, Daddy," he said, "a train." His father looked up. "Come back, son," he yelled. "That is not our train." Oh, the boy's now going to the train. And the father doesn't look happy. Look, there he is. He's sitting down. But it was too late. The gate locked behind him. The boy began to cry. "Wah, wah!" George peeked out of his hiding place. He saw the boy's toy roll toward the tracks. The boy ran after it. So there's George. He saw the train going away, the little toy train. And now the little boy's sad because the gate is closed. But let's see what will George do. This time George knew he could help. He leaped out of his hiding place and ran fast. George grabbed the toy engine before the little boy came too close to the tracks. What a close call! Look, he saved the toy train. Yeah, that's good, George. Very good. When the trainmaster opened the gate, the boy's father ran to his son. The boy was not crying now. He was playing with his new friend. "So there you are," said the trainmaster when he saw George. "You sure made a lot of trouble on the big board. Please don't be upset with him," said the boy's father. "He saved my son." The people on the platform agreed. They had seen what had happened, and they clapped and cheered. George was a hero. So, I guess George did get out of trouble, and all thanks to the man and his new little friend. And everybody's cheering on for George for saving the day. Just then, the man with the yellow hat arrived with Miss Needleman. "It is time to go, George," he said. "Here comes our train." "This is our train, too," the father said. The little boy was excited. "Can George ride with us?" he asked. That sounded like a good idea to everyone, so the trainmaster asked the conductor to find them a special seat. Aww, that's so sweet. He's gonna ride the train. But then, and his pal. And he did. Right up in front. Right up front. And that's the end of our story. There's George and the boy and the train master. And they're in the train. In front of the train. And they're saying hi and bye. That's the end of our story. Well, I guess George was trying to be helpful by, putting the numbers on the board and probably trying to help out the train master with the numbers and the letters. He did get into trouble, but at the end, he saved the life of a little boy who was trying to get his train from the track, and he became a little hero for the little boy, and everybody loves George. Right, puppy? Yes, that is correct. Right, Piggy? Yeah, you got it right. So, what did we learn from Curious George, the train story? We learned about how George wanted to help out. The train master put the numbers on the board. And the letters. But when everybody look up on the board and they see the numbers being moved around from their train board, they were really upset. Why is that? It's because everybody gets a ticket and so that everybody gets a number. And when they call like your number 1, please get on the train, or number 2, by order, sometimes someone, if George someone would try to mix them up. And I think George did mix the numbers up and the letters. Yeah, and everybody was really upset. Even the train master was upset, right? Yes, you are correct. So another question. Did George made a new no? What was going on with the little boy? The little boy wanted to see the big train, and he saw the big train. Yes, and he went through the gate, but when the gate was closed, yeah, it was shut, and the boy couldn't get out. He was crying for his daddy. Wah, wah, wah. But what happened? George was there, and he saw the little boy's toy engine running towards the track. So George ran towards the toy engine, and he got it like this. Yeah, like that. Hey, you right in my head. Oh, sorry. He ran like this, so it won't fall on the track. Yeah, if it does fall on the track, what's your it will be smashed by the train, by the big train. And the little boy was happy because George saved his little toy train. Yes. So who was cheering on for George? The people. They were cheering on, they were clapping. They were happy with George because he saved a little toy from being destroyed from a big train. Yes, and he saved that little boy's life too for being his new friend. So, did they become good best friends? Yes, they did. They became best friends. And the boy's father asked George, I think it's George's friend, the man with the yellow hat, and they could sit next to each other. And they did. They were in the same train. But the boy and George sit in a special spot. What is the special spot? Right in front of the train with the train master. And they were sitting in the front of the train. It was really cool. Yes, it was. And George made an awesome new friend. And that's the end of the story. So, a question. How did you and you Piggy and you Puppy how did you guys meet each other? Well, story time. Story time always gets me excited. And me too. Because that way we can learn every story. And share it with each other, right? Yes. Sharing a story and learning is good for me. And I love it. Even when you go outside and you look up in the sky at night and you see stars, I learn a lot about the stars. And I learn about the moon. And then that's how we became good friends because we like to learn. Yeah, learning keeps us smart and better. And dream something new that we want to be. Right? You are correct. So, that's how we became best friends. That is correct. So, boys and girls, my advice for you is sometimes you could be very helpful if your parents are doing something like they're cleaning the house. It's better to help them clean. But remember, you cannot help them out with big things like fixing the electricity of the house or even like oh, I know this one. Or even driving a car. No, you can't do that because you're still too little. And also, don't play underwater. What are you trying to do? Sorry. We're trying to think of something helpful. Okay, so boys and girls, you gotta remember, if someone needs your help, you go and help, okay? But if someone doesn't need your help, well, I think it's better to wait until someone calls you to go help them. But don't do electricity, okay? You will shock yourself. Don't play with fire. You will burn yourself. Don't do something dangerous, okay? If the adults are, let's say, fixing like I said, the electricity, or like electronics, you could probably shock yourself. Or cooking, boys and girls, you could probably burn yourself. But remember, you always gotta learn it from your parents or from anyone that's willing to teach you how to do it, okay? Yes, boys and girls. That's what George was the one trying to do, trying to help out the train master with the numbers of people seats. And he did got in trouble. And do you want to get in trouble? No. Okay, boys and girls. Behave and be yourself. And tomorrow, fireworks! It's 4th of July tomorrow. And don't forget to pop, pop, pop! Okay? Well, good night, everybody. Good night. Boys and girls, so what they're trying to say is that what Mr. Piggy and Mr. Puppy are trying to say about like playing underwater, or you could probably join yourself underwater, okay? So don't do that, because underwater there's no air and you can't breathe underwater. And also, don't try to fix electricity, okay? You're still too little, boys and girls. You could shock yourself and it will hurt very badly. And don't try to cook at a little, okay? No. At a young age, nope. Try to learn it with an adult, with your parents. Try to learn how to swim with, like, your parents could teach you how to swim. They could teach you. They could show you how to swim. Or you could learn how to cook, and you could ask your parents, hey, can you teach me how to cook? Like, let's say, like scrambled eggs. They could probably show you how to cook scrambled eggs. And, or you could ask your dad or family member show you how to fix the lights. Or put a light bulb on the light. But don't do it by yourself, okay? Because you will shock yourself. And also, don't do dangerous things what adults are doing, okay? Alright, boys and girls? Because your safety is very important. Your safety comes first. You don't want to hurt yourself. So, what I'm trying to say is that you gotta be careful. You gotta look around you. Even when you're crossing the street, you gotta hold your parents' hand and they're helping you cross the street. You gotta be careful not to try to get sick from this coronavirus. So wear your mask and wear some gloves. Don't take it off. When you're outside public, don't take it off. When you're back at home, take it off and spray yourself, wash your hands, okay? And one more thing I would like to say is, I'm trying to remember the last thing. And I think Carmen will say it for me. We love you! Mwah. We love you, boys and girls, and tomorrow's 4th of July. But remember, you gotta be careful. Yes! And like he said, don't play with fire. And especially don't play with fireworks, okay? You could hurt yourself. You could burn yourself. Alright? And be careful, okay, boys and girls? Good night, everybody. Carmen, are you sleeping? Today is Friday. Good night, Carmen. And good night, boys and girls. And remember, be yourself.